The only difference between the average Joe and a psychic is we've learned to listen to the energy and to actually translate that into something that's understandable to somebody. Nothing's really cut and dry, black and white. So no one could ever really do a reading that's going to be 100% accurate from beginning to end, because it's basically we're picking up the energy around a situation, so we're getting the most likely probability. But nothing's set in stone. People's actions and reactions can always change things. And since everything is energy and it is vibration, that means that includes the energies of people who have passed on. They're just still in an energetic form. They just don't have the voice box that they used to have to translate messages. And so they sort of use another individual to relay those messages through them, since we can openly speak to somebody. But it still all comes down to listening and reading energy, you know. And there are people out there who do scams and different things, which gives the light intuitives a really bad name. But that just comes with the territory, I guess. Because you are literally translating this energy into words and into messages. It's kind of like learning to read Braille without a teacher. You know, it's like you do it long enough, you'll figure it out, but it's not the easiest thing to do, because it's not like there's anybody out there who has a decoding book for the energy to decode it that way. So sometimes it can take a second for that to really come in, or I'll even have to think over the word a couple times, like be what, be bedrock. You know, it'll come in little pieces, and then finally it'll come a little stronger and stronger, and then I'm like, okay, they're definitely talking about bedrock. You know, maybe this person was a Flintstone fanatic or something, I don't know. I've not actually encountered a lot of people who have been really negative or anything. I think a lot of times when people walk in, they feel the energy of the place, or when people meet me or encounter me or I do energy work on them, you know, I always get a very positive feedback, you know. There was many years before those kind of abilities came to me that I was on that side of the table. I didn't know if that was a possibility or if it wasn't a possibility. I always found it to be neat and interesting, but I never knew for sure. So I know what it was like to be on the other side of that fence, so I never judge anybody for being where I used to be. I've only had once or twice that I actually decided to tell somebody something just to show them and prove to them, but I'm not really in line or in business to prove anything to anybody. Early on through the awakening that I actually had an experience where I was very much shown that I don't need to prove anything to anyone. It's not what the gifts are for. It's not what we're here for. It's not part of the plan. The plan is to help the people who need it, and the people who need it will come to us for the help. And so that's basically how it kind of works, is the people who need the help will come, and those are the people that will get the best messages and be able to help. And those who are very closed-minded and shut off, most of them won't walk through the door anyway. Gosh, what else did they show me? I literally woke up the third morning thinking, oh my God, we're so far behind in science. I can't believe how far behind humanity is in understanding. They need to know all this stuff. They need to know about these quantum physics. I'm going to have to tell them. And then I was like, wait a minute, how does my human brain even comprehend all this? This is way beyond what a human brain should comprehend. And then I literally could feel that information and memory sort of slipping like into the subconscious. And I was going, no, wait, I need a pen. I got to write this stuff down. And then I heard, what you need to know will come back to you. So that happened on October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And by the 7th, I was remote viewing to New Hampshire.